Chosen ones. Your comeback is going to shock everyone. In the tapestry of life, there are threads that stand out, brighter, bolder, and woven with a purpose far greater than what meets the eye. These threads represent the chosen ones, individuals handpicked by destiny to walk paths that defy human logic and expectation. If you are reading this, it's no accident. Perhaps deep within, you've always felt different, misunderstood, or even out of place. But what if I told you that your setbacks, failures, and betrayals were all part of the plan? What if your lowest moments were the very foundation for a comeback so spectacular that it would leave everyone, including your critics, in awe? The chosen ones are often marked by hardship. You see, greatness doesn't emerge in comfort. It is forged in fire. You've likely endured seasons of obscurity, rejection, and pain that seemed insurmountable. Maybe you've been mocked, ridiculed, or written off as a failure. They said you weren't good enough, smart enough, or strong enough. Some of them even laughed when you stumbled, thinking you'd never rise again. But what they didn't know, what they couldn't see, was the divine hand at work in your life, shaping you into something extraordinary. The weight of being chosen. Being chosen isn't glamorous, it's grueling. It often feels like a heavy mantle, a burden you never asked for. You've walked through storms so fierce they threatened to break you. You've faced battles so intense you wondered if you'd survive. And yet here you are. Tired, yes, but not defeated. Shaken, perhaps, but not destroyed. The chosen ones carry a weight that others cannot comprehend. This weight isolates you because not everyone can understand your journey. But that isolation is not a curse. It's a cocoon. In the silence of being overlooked, your character was being developed. In the loneliness of being misunderstood, your resilience was being tested. In the pain of being betrayed, your vision was being refined. The truth is, the chosen ones are always underestimated because their process is hidden. God often hides his greatest treasures in plain sight, disguising them in what looks like failure, mediocrity, or irrelevance. But make no mistake, your obscurity was your preparation. The rejection you faced was your redirection. The delay was divine. Feeling blessed by the message? Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment or two. Thank you. The setback that sets you up. Every setback you faced was not a punishment. It was a setup. The betrayals? They taught you discernment. The failures? They humbled you and forced you to grow. The delays? They protected you from stepping into something before you were ready. Think of Joseph, sold into slavery by his own brothers and falsely imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit. To the untrained eye, Joseph's life looked like one failure after another. But those very setbacks were positioning him to step into his destiny as the second most powerful man in Egypt. His betrayal led to his breakthrough. Your story is no different. Yes, the pain was real, but so is the purpose. Yes, the losses hurt, but they made room for greater gains. The very things that were meant to break you are the things that will elevate you. Every wound, every scar, every tear, they are the marks of a chosen one being prepared for greatness. The turning point. There comes a moment in every chosen one's life when the tide begins to turn. It's subtle at first, small victories, unexpected opportunities, a spark of hope where there was once despair. It's as though the universe finally aligns, and everything starts falling into place. But this turning point doesn't happen by chance. It's the result of your unwavering faith, your relentless perseverance, and your refusal to give up. For years, they doubted you. They labeled you a failure, an underdog, a lost cause. They didn't see the seeds you were planting in silence. They didn't notice the late nights you spent working on your dreams, the prayers you whispered through tears, or the strength it took to keep going when everything in you wanted to quit. And now, the time has come. The soil is ready, the seeds have taken root, and the harvest is near. Your comeback is going to be nothing short of miraculous. It will be the kind of story that inspires generations, a testament to the power of resilience and faith. The comeback that will shock them all. When your comeback happens, it won't be subtle. It will be explosive. The very people who doubted, you will be left speechless. Those who dismissed, you will scramble to rewrite their narratives. Some will pretend they always believed in you. Others will be too stunned to say a word. Your enemies? They'll watch in awe as you rise higher than they ever imagined. The same mouths that cursed you will marvel at your success. The tables are about to turn, and when they do, it will be undeniable that your elevation was not by human effort, but by divine intervention. The comeback of a chosen one is not just about personal success, it's about purpose. Your victory is not just for you. It's for everyone who's ever felt overlooked, undervalued, or underestimated. Your story will serve as a beacon of hope, proof that no matter how low you've been, there's always a way up. How to prepare for your comeback. 1. Embrace your journey. Stop resenting your past. Every detour, every delay, every disappointment, it all served a purpose. Trust that nothing was wasted. 2. Stay focused. Distractions will come, especially as your breakthrough approaches. Stay committed to your vision and keep your eyes on the prize. 3. Forgive and release. Don't let bitterness hold you back. Forgive those who wronged you, not for their sake, but for yours. Let go of the weight of resentment so you can move forward freely. 4. Keep working in silence. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Continue building, planning, and preparing behind the scenes. When the time comes, your results will speak for themselves. 5. Maintain your faith. Even when it seems like nothing is happening, trust that God is working behind the scenes. Faith is the fuel that will carry you through the waiting season. The shockwave of your success. When chosen ones rise, it sends shockwaves through their communities, their industries, and even their families. Your success will challenge others to dream bigger, work harder, and believe in the impossible. It will disrupt the status quo and force people to reconsider what they thought they knew about you. But more than that, your comeback will glorify the one who chose you. It will be undeniable that your success was orchestrated by a power greater than yourself. The same God who carried you through the valley will be the one to place you on the mountaintop. The legacy of a chosen one. Your comeback is not just about proving your doubters wrong. It's about building a legacy. It's about paving the way for others to follow, leaving behind a blueprint of hope, resilience, and faith. The chosen ones are not just survivors. They are trailblazers. They don't just endure, they transform. And when they rise, they bring others with them. Your story will inspire countless others to rise above their circumstances, to believe in their dreams, and to trust in the process. Chosen one, your comeback is going to shock everyone, not because of what you've accomplished, but because of how far you've come. You've faced more than your share of trials, and yet, you've emerged stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever.